tuning in. Second quarter action is where we are. And from what we've seen here from the Warriors, what's your take so far?
Oh, what I love was that first quarter was all about leaking out and capitalizing in transition.
Man, why wouldn't they? You see their effectiveness in the open floor. Very difficult to slow down.
And so in the game for the Suns, Tyus Jones is out there with Grayson Allen. Then there's Kevin Durant. Then there's Bradley Beal. And it's Plumlee in at the 5. Outside Pajemski. Pass to Curry. Lets it go from deep. Money! Stephen Curry, the three-point king.
You cannot give Curry an inch. This guy is relentless when he's behind the arc.
Good on the bucket.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
And one of the game's best shooters, Doris, Grayson Allen, can really stretch the floor for you.
VA, his presence on this particular roster is so significant because of what they can do around him. Yes, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter because he can flat beat you from distance, but you also can't foul him. He is consistent at the free throw line, and he's very capable off the bounce. Grayson Allen is a more well-rounded player than he's given credit for.
And there's the call on Mason Plumlee. That'll be a second foul of the game. And the Warriors making a switch here. Herter's checked in. The Warriors lead by 8. Pass to Looney. And here's Hield, hounded by Beal. Now here's Herter. Here's Curry. Oh, Curry, a magician inside.
This guy has been a catalyst for them all game long. What a job leading them to this lead.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Bradley Beal is settling in as one of multiple stars in Phoenix. He said it's been an adjustment for sure. You go from being very ball dominant to now you share the dominance, and it's a sacrifice and also an adjustment of learning a totally different role. Brian, he says it's a process, but one he embraces.
Good point. Thanks, Allie. Here's Looney. Over to the wing. Kuminga finds Curry. Outside heel. Jacks up with 3, and it's good. Assisting on the play was Curry. Curry's got his 4th assist in this one. Allen, the pass to Durant. Over Kuminga. Durant owning the inside.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Curry looking it over. Pass to Looney. Now Kuminga, guarded by Durant. The 3 from Curry. Kevin Durant with a rebound. Suns trail by 8. It goes. He's made 3 shots in 6 attempts.
Well, a tough first quarter for this guy. You like to see the shot go in. Nicely done.
And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed here in the second quarter. Herter passes to Curry. Kept alive. Looney. Oh, Looney. Cool and calm at the rim.
And you have to appreciate the heart they've shown on the offensive boards this quarter.
Hield against Beal. Let's go with a 3. Warriors with the rebound. Looney's got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Kuminga. Ooh, good D by Plumlee. And so Durant will bring it up for Phoenix. They want to keep rolling here following a win against Minnesota.
It was textbook rim protection in that game, taking real pride in shutting down the other team.
It was obvious. They pressured that team from the outset every trip down the floor. That will wear an opponent down over time.
Durant powers through the contact to finish inside. The Warriors lead by 6. Hield passes to Herter. Curry with it. From deep 3-point range. It's hauled in by Beal. Phoenix has gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter. Allen, the pass to Beal. Looney grabs a miss. Looney's got 5 rebounds tonight. Here's Hield. 13 points in the win against Oklahoma City. Back to Herder. And it's Phoenix with a rebound.
One thing they've done well tonight, and that's rebounding.
And it's Allen who slams it home.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
Well, credit him for going for it, not settling, saying, I'm going to attack.
Well, Grant, with players getting bigger and more athletic, do you support moving the restricted area out?
Yeah, B.A., I would. We've seen a lot of injuries when defenders slide underneath elevated players on the drive. So cutting down that risk makes a lot of sense. Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
Jones. Pass to Allen. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Hey, if you can't block it, sending him to the line can be the next best thing.
Phoenix shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
Allen, 2 shots.
That free throw good from Allen. Some changes for Phoenix. Use of Nurkic. He's checked in for Plumlee. O'Neal comes in for Durant. And it's Devin Booker in for Jones. Second free throw, no good. The Warriors lead by 5. Pass to Dixon. And Booker pulls it down. The Suns have gotten 7 of 10 attempts to drop in the second quarter. Beal against Herder. Beal's shot is off. The Warriors have gotten 6 shots to fall out of 13 attempts here in the second. Moody with it. He's against Allen. Moody passes to Smooth. Oh, he missed the layup. He had it with the pump fake. And now the Suns fast break. Here's Beal. It's rebounded by Golden State. Following this game, they host the Magic. Here's Dixon. Allen defending. Rejected by Allen. And the basket by Looney. And here's Booker. We saw him go on a scoring rampage last game. He was unstoppable. The three-pointer off the mark.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that open.
Here's Dixon. Takes the 12-footer and hits it. And now it's a 9-point Warrior lead. And so it's Phoenix with it. Outside Booker. From 11 feet away. And it's rejected. Outside Moody. Allen against Herder. Pass to Dixon. 6 to shoot. Fires the 3. Looney passes to Smooth. Now Herder. Bearing his second of 3 attempts. Suns trail by 11. Now Allen. He had a 21-point outing in their last game against Minnesota.
Boy, the defense had tons of difficulty covering him. They kept putting him at the line, and he burned them.
Here's Booker with nobody on him. He buries that jumper. Booker's got 17.
We've come to expect this from Devin Booker. This guy is a relentless force on the offensive end.
Now a timeout called by Golden State. Drafted as a 19-year-old back in 2015 by the Suns, Devin Booker has a special connection with Phoenix Doors.
BA, they absolutely love Devin Booker in the Valley of the Sun. He's been with the Suns his entire career, and basically it's a fan base that has watched this young man grow up. And when you think over the long history of this organization, when you mention the best players in team history, there is no doubt he is part of that conversation.
Richards is checked in for Phoenix. Dunn comes in for Allen. Here's Dixon, hounded by Beal. All right, let's take a break and take a look at which teams have been lethal from outside the arc during the last month of play. The Suns in second.
Well, a hot streak like this breeds confidence, a virtuous cycle. You see shots going down, you take that next one with extreme confidence.
Both shots good from the stripe. And so Beal will bring it up for the Suns. 11-point game. Three-pointer off the mark.
Boy, it's been a struggle in this quarter, and the team needs more from him, there's no doubt.
Payton, no good. Another shot. Richards pulls it in. The Suns have gotten half their shots to fall in the second. 8 for 16. Schroeder against Booker. What balance from Booker.
Boy, just tremendous focus from Devin Booker. On the interior, it matters not if he's facing size. Look out.
Oh, not the defensive effort they need to cut into the lead.
Boy, good call. You have to at least try to protect the rim.
They're just too slow to react. You can't afford to sleepwalk through possessions. What's going on out there?
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hi, guys. Well, Smooth in their last game against the Thunder really lit up the floor. He ended up with 58 points, and at the other end of the floor, he's a thief. Really just a phenomenal performance from him. Here's hoping we see more of the same from him in this one, guys.
Good stuff, Allie. Tremendous effort from him in that last game, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., I think he pushed them to the win through sheer force of will.
Let's give credit to his teammates for continuing to find this guy. They knew he had the hot hand, and they were willing to ride it all night long.
2 on the clock. And they'll turn it over. Couldn't get the shot off. A shot clock violation. Now a moment to take a look at the year-to-year scoring output and how it's been trending for Stephen Curry.
And the scoring trend over the last few years has been going down a bit. That's not what you want, and I'm sure it's something he's well aware of.
Pass to Richards. No good there. Good work defensively by Jackson Davis. Schroeder passes to Smooth. Three-pointer. Knocks down the triple. Dixon's got 30 points.
They're shooting the three extremely well this quarter. It'll be fun to see if they can keep it up.
It's Booker on the wing, covered by Schroeder. Now here's Dunn, tightly guarded. Got a hand on it. Pass to Dixon.
And that's 2 fouls for him so far, but I still think he needs to stay aggressive.
And so it's the Golden State Warriors leading by 6 as we wrap up the quarter. Their key to consistency has been their dominance in the paint. They've been the more physical team. All right, we'll get back to the action after this break.